eating. I by the time of that eating, you should have the blunt roll in your hand, ready to spark.
First of all, you just done your food.
I'm about to be done now. I'm full. Can you come on?
Shut up. Shut up. You don't make no sense. Shut up. You don't make no sense. You make no sense at all. First you're done, now you're not done. You about to be done. Shut up.
Yo.
Shut up.
I'm full.
I don't care.
What point of
I
full?
don't care. I don't care.
You got new hairstyles for acting different, man.
But you just said that you were just fucking done your food. But I just asked you. Now you're up here trying to finish your food. Like, which one is it?
You quickly about to put the shit down, right?
No.
Just because I'm still eating don't mean I ain't about to put it down. I'm putting it down now. It's my last bite. Now, where's the blunt at? Exactly. Put it in the roll.
In my ass.
You're always playing. What's the worst thing with the burger?
Not every time.
What? But when you didn't, blunt through. Oh man. When I come home and after a long day at work, now you want to drag your feet.
I do it all the time. Shut the fuck up. Like, damn.
Not right. But I had a sweet ass day or something. Oh, her day was nothing. Oh, it was sweet.
This is why I'm not doing shit. You want to continue to talk shit. You want to continue to say shit. Like, shut up.
Like, I just want to erase this day out my head and you ain't making it no
shut the fuck up. You're wasting your head.
Can you please roll?
Can you leave me alone?
Like, it's crazy I gotta act this much time.
Asking for time to do fucking shit and then somebody got to talk shit back to you. That's why.
I told you I was at work to roll.
Oh my god. This is the conversation right there.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals.
What the hell? No. Fuck the hurry. Y'all give me gas money?
With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we have arrived.
If I had a car, if I didn't have a car, y'all wouldn't be asking me to get on the bus to really like to deliver this shit.
I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge.
Every time you touch my controller, it feels weird and heavy. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it just feels so funny. Like, the movements is off. That's why I need a PS5. I saw a post today too, so if you still got a PS4, it'll get your girl done. you got your tax money now. The bet had to.
So from the 39 now.
No, but you probably should before everybody, so I would think you should have had it.
He was probably 6'4".
Now it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh my God! A quick slant.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Wow, man! He really ran a quick slant play.
And the Bengals are going to take the first quarter lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad.
Well, then you missed the whole tackle. What are you doing?
Exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
Yeah. The movements are so fucking weird right now. Hey, why are they moving like that?
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Running for the shotgun with Dre. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray escaping the pressure right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake.
Murray's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up second.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Murray to give. This is Drake. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Bro!
The attempt there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Serious?
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake.
Juke him!
Inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Waiting
it's a
for
first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Murray to air it out again. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's the fullback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Here.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
He's supposed to answer in 3 days.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Take it in the end zone. And he'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
We ran out of weed win.
Cincinnati coming back to the field here for their second drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive series because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
I wrote all of it.
For a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager,
Like
amped up to get
last
back
day
on the
off.
field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out. Just got to get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving.
No, Wednesday we had no weed. I came up with Madden shit.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get goes all the way up to the 42.
No, as I came up with work, I ain't smooth.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards and moves the sticks.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
We had that little skippy blunt. I don't really come for it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's all we had. That was all scratch.
This is Joe Mixon, and he'll be taken down as that will take us.
You look like you look weak in the grind. You look like a little bit.
These two teams all tied after one.
When I hear we look in the ground, I'm thinking like a whole good road, like when I do it.
Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Trey Burton.
Who I picked?
Calling a gain of 5.
What did I pick?
What looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
How you going to tell me
They weren't able to make anything really big.
I didn't pick nothing.
It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy
Because I didn't know what price to pick. I didn't know what price to go with. The lowest I seen was 68, but there was only one room left.
Running back dive play.
What was that?
Jersey.
Give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I don't remember the name.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that
It was in New Orleans, or somewhere.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season.
I mean, that's right over the bridge. That and Camden, but I ain't going to fucking Camden.
Intensity and the speed really ratchets.
Hell, I ain't going to try.
No, I'm going to go out there. We don't have to take
Now Burrow on 1st down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down again.
Yeah, Rook.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his 1st NFL sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Here's Burrow. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Now Jordan Berry on.
So you hooked up all the hotels in my room. Somebody said.
Kick this one away as he's on the punt for
I ain't looking for everything. I was on Expedia.
I do want something that we can get in the pool.
Oh yeah, the I was looking at the head outside. Y'all like, yeah, that's dang.
Like, I do want to get in the
He'll
pool.
be out of bounds across the 30-yard
Late
line.
night. Or they probably not
A
going to
36-yard punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws.
Why is he running like that?
They certainly did a nice job.
What the hell?
They're extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Yo, this game is pissing me off right now. Like, what was that? Like, why are you running like that?
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
Yo, run, nigga!
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out.
Yo, this game is acting weird. Like, he had all that field and he wouldn't run.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on third down, Murray throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Huh?
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
They talk about
Never
from
lock in on any
97 to
one guy.
105.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 47 yards.
And I got from Saturday to Monday. This way still. I did Saturday night. And even from Saturday to
Try Sunday to Tuesday. Because those days, like, people don't really be in hotels. You know, basically everybody gonna want the weekend. The weekend's gonna be booked.
It's one for $88 is not smoking.
Just smoke in the car.
I'll be careful in the car, but I'm not smoking one too.
Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
To number 13.
4 yards on the touchdown ground.
I don't mind hot box.
Cardinals have taken the lead.
It's like
I read a hot box.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
in Mount Royal, Vincent in the Sweet, Mount Royal and Morris Lane.
I think that's the one I seen yesterday. That's the one with the outdoor pool.
But tonight is
The drive
177.
summary
The
that
pool is
time
outside, so that may not work. Look at the picture.
Touchdown for Arizona.
I think that's the one with the pool is outside.
It's nice. I know it's nice. A big room, it's nice. No, pool inside.
Still don't like the first.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I
Gonzalez
don't know,
on to
babe,
kick it
the price
away.
is alright. I found the Clarion
Taking it
Hotel
about 7 yards deep.
in
And
Mount
no
Royal
effort
for
to bring this one out. It's a
131.
touchback.
131.
Yeah.
Here again comes Joe
One
Burrow in the
thing,
offense for the Bengals. And maybe he's starting to
They
wave the
know it's
white
Ron
flag a
Potter
little
weekend, so
bit.
they
He's
trying
playing
to
pretty
get their
well.
money
But the
back.
pressure,
They
it's
know
got to
people
him.
coming to Jersey.
Has to find a way
Like, they
to
get in
step around
hotels.
it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits
Well,
keep
we about to
coming.
save
and
our
taking
money.
those sacks.
They go where?
That's not the way that they
Go
want to
somewhere
finish
else,
a
do
ball
something
game
else.
with their quarterback on the
They
ground.
should got come back here
He'd
salty.
like to stay upright. When he's been
I
upright,
told
he's
you
been
about
pretty good.
Get in Jersey. We can go to Jersey to eat and shit, but
Philly hotels is more expensive.
First
I know.
down, here's
I'm
Burrow.
definitely not doing
This
that.
one into the hands of Burton. And he's taken down, but able
But
to
I really
slip
want to get on
across the
time for it. What's the
45.
point?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
shit, what?
He's got Burton here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield
Price ain't
across
it.
the 45.
Yeah, I'm just
You about to go out to eat in Jersey. When you say you want to go to some restaurant, I forget what it was.
And look at this, back-to-back completions.
You might want to look
to the
that up
big
in
targeted
reservation.
tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Open man is Higgins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with...
We should go back.
It's 1 for 114 for 2 nights. No.
Well, I told you I found one for 68.
Where is that at? Because I don't see shit like that.
Expedia.
I heard of it, but I never used it.
Like, what happened to the pandemic prices? I know for a fact travel is still restricted. So I know you ain't getting for business. So we about to take a flight. $10. Round. See the water come back. It's in the 70s and 80s down south.
Baby, I'm not on that school.
I said down south, not like it's on the west coast. So, no. Put myself in there. I heard it's still in California too.
Okay, I think I found one. Maybe.
Here, put this in the next round.
I heard you were.
You did? Oh shit. Well, got one saved.
I think I found one.
A little under a minute to go in this first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Caught right side, Tate. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it.
Wait, what's that? Timeout.
T. Higgins as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are an extra point away
That
from
was
tying
weird.
up
They
this
said they called a
game.
timeout when they ran the play anyway. It was a fake timeout.
I don't think it's any big secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better
That's
about
crazy,
ourselves. Let's go
man.
get
I
this
don't know what
done.
happened there. They lost the timeout.
Brand new ball game. This one tied at 14
I gotta go
now
back
as
and
he
watch
sends
that.
this
I
one
don't know what
away.
happened with that. Stay up.
And they'll start this
I don't know why you
drive
can't stay up on that
just
animation.
across the
That's the
30.
perfect
Pretty
animation to
nice
stay on their
return.
feet.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half from Murray. And that is
he dropped it.
2 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Final shot before break. Murray. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. Alvin Kamara, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they lead the visiting Packers at halftime. The Vikings looking to get to 1-0, and they've got the lead in front of their home faithful. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Andy Isabella. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, though.
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Escaping the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
St. Gonzalez to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
I want this one.
On second down, Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play of football.
T. Higgins was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Burrow once again here on second and 10. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. We're going to give this to Mixon, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to Mixon on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling
You hear that, right?
I hear it.
that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and goes clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
No, why are you even looking at us? I told you, you're not going to find a good play. You can get off.
Likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And he returns this to the 22.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT.
Murray's pass.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Burrow on 3rd down. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Following the touchdown, here's Cyber down to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the gun, here's Murray. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. He's knocking on that door for a 100-yard game.
And what receiver doesn't want to be part of the Century Club? Every receiver, when the game starts, wants to have 100 or more yards next to his name. It's a badge of honor, but it also shows that you're helping out your team.
And he has certainly been helping out his team so far. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon.
Oh, my goodness.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Cincinnati Bengals.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Well, that is big.
Cincinnati set to go once again. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And they will take a knee here. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. Number 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Cincinnati, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Good.
Watch me shake